back to Making Food Monday. This week we're going to be trying a new soup recipe. This one is going to be coconut shrimp soup, but since Daddy's allergic to shrimp, we're not going to call it coconut shrimp soup, we're going to call it coconut chicken soup. For today's recipe, we will need some shrimp if you intend to make coconut shrimp soup. I've got a 3-pound bag of chicken thighs. I need some Hoisin sauce, some crushed red pepper, some ginger paste, or fresh ginger will work. You need some coconut milk, some sweetener of some kind. I happen to have monk fruit sweetener, but if you're not on a low-carb diet, you can use sugar, that's fine. I've got avocado oil, chicken bouillon powder, a can of diced tomatoes, and an onion. And this stuff I found at the Whole Foods section of Winco. This is crushed coconut. You can also use shredded coconut if that's what you have, and that would be fine. And that should be all we need for our recipe today, guys. Before I even get started today, I feel like I need to make a disclaimer and say that I feel like I'm playing with fire a little bit with this recipe because I found a recipe that I thought sounded really interesting, but I'm going to be tweaking it a lot to make it work for me and to work in the pressure cooker. So bear with me, and I really hope that this one does not turn out to be something that we wish we hadn't done, but it sounds like it's gonna be really tasty. First thing we're gonna do today, guys, is dice our onion. First thing going into our pot today is gonna be our coconut. You can use shredded coconut if that's what you have, and that's gonna be the first thing to go right into the bottom of a dry pot. Now I'm gonna drop down here to our sear roast function. I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. I have no idea if I can actually toast this kind of coconut, but we're gonna give it a try. Now while our coconut is toasting, we're gonna go ahead and thaw our chicken for a few minutes in the microwave. Well, I would say that is a successful toasted coconut. So we're gonna go ahead and move on from there. Now we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Just like that. And then we'll add our onions right to that nice hot pot. And we'll go ahead and mix those. And then I want to add 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. We're going to add that right in there. 1 teaspoon of ginger. We're going to mix that right in. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of Hoisin sauce. This is a sweet and spicy sauce. There's 1. And there's 2. And up next, we're gonna add 1 can of coconut milk. 1 can of coconut milk. And don't worry at all if it's separated like that. You can just mix it together. It very often separates in the can. And now we're gonna mix all of those flavors together. Up next, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of sweetener. Mine happens to be monk fruit. Like I say, if you're not trying to do a low-carb diet, you can certainly just use sugar. There's 1 tablespoon of sweetener. Go ahead and mix that right in too. Up next, we're gonna add our can of diced tomatoes. 1 can of tomatoes. And again, we'll just go ahead and mix that right in. This smells so good, you guys. Very coconutty. And next, we're gonna cut our chicken into bite-sized pieces. And then, of course, we're ready to add our chicken to our pot. Hopefully without spilling it. Nice and gentle chicken. There we go. Hey, we only missed a couple. That's a trick shot. In it goes. Up next, we're gonna add 4 cups of water. And 4 teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're gonna give that all a good mix. And the last thing going in our pot today is 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and that's just gonna give us a little bit of kick. There we go. And that's it, guys. It's time to seal our pot. We're gonna go down to our chicken function. We're gonna set this for 10 minutes. Oops. And then push start. And now, of course, is when we cross our fingers and hope that we have not completely bombed with this one, because I think it's gonna be good. It smells really yummy. I just hope the flavors come together. Okay guys, my timer has expired as of an hour ago and my pin has already dropped naturally. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stir all that in. And there we have it guys, coconut chicken soup. And this I've got served with no cream and this one is served with heavy cream. So you could do it either way. I think the one with heavy cream looks a little bit tastier, personally. Okay, Jaxie, it's made and I've got it plated. Now we need our
guinea pig.
Do it.
Guinea pigs! Hungry! So hungry!
Oh my goodness, we have wrestly pigs. And the daddy pig.
Andy.
Who thinks it smells awesome?
Who's gonna go first? I was starving all day.
Were you?
Yeah.
I think we should do Mia. Wait, is that shrimp? This is supposed to be chicken soup.
The shrimp is good. What is the stuff on the shrimp?
Coconut.
Oh.
I was gonna say, Mia doesn't like coconut.
You shouldn't say
You
that.
liked it before you knew it was coconut. Taste the soup. You can taste the chicken.
It tastes weird. It tastes like good weird, but
So, do you like it? What do you think?
sideways thumbs.
All right. Jaxie, you're up. What do you think of that?
What's the flavor?
Do you like it? What do you think of that?
Now I need to taste the shrimp.
Okay. Do you like it? Do you like the soup? You do? Awesome. How many thumbs are you gonna give that, little man?
100,000.
100,000 of them? Thanks, man. All right, working our way around the table. Daddy's next.
All right. Smells really good. That's interesting. I can taste the coconut, obviously, but I can taste all the other spices. It's really interesting. It's not bad by any means. It's just like Mia said, it's a weird, but it's a good weird. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty tasty.
How many thumbs are you gonna give that, Dad?
Way better with a piece of chicken. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. That's pretty good.
All right. Thanks, Dad. Jordan, you can stop crying now. It's your turn.
Yay! This does look really good. It smells good. It's hot. Shrimp's pretty good.
The shrimp wasn't even cooked in the pot. I just added that afterwards.
It's just
Thank
kind of
you.
odd about the
You're welcome.
coconut. That chicken's pretty good. It tastes fine.
So, how many thumbs are you gonna give that?
We got 2 thumbs. 10.
10 thumbs.
Thumbs up.
So it's not on your list of favorites.
No, but it's pretty good.
All right. I'll take that. Okay, guys, my final thoughts. This one was a tough nut to crack, but I think I figured it out. It's very tasty if you add the cream to it because it makes it a little bit richer, a little more decadent than when you first cook it. When you cook the coconut milk, it's gonna separate the oil and the milk part, and it's not gonna look right when you open your pot. But you can remedy that by either adding another can of coconut milk after it's been cooked, or you can add heavy cream to the pot when you're finished. The other thing is, add some more hoisin sauce to the actual bowl because it's gonna bring that flavor way up. Maybe you could even add more to the pot. I'm not sure if it needed that specifically, but adding it to the bowl so you get exactly the amount that you want was perfect. I think this soup was totally different than what I expected it to be, but it was very, very tasty, and it's definitely something that if you want just a different flavor, if you're bored with everything that you're eating, this one is really tasty. And you can either make it keto friendly or you can make it regular, and it doesn't really change too much in the fact that it's still just a basically healthy meal, and it's a very good, very interesting new soup. Who thought the coconut chicken soup was yummy? Me. I thought it was super good and these kids are crazy.
It wasn't bad.
I think the problem for the kids was that this soup was different. It wasn't anything that they had tasted before, and it was just a little bit different.
Confusing.
I thought it was delicious. Malia doesn't like coconut, so she of course wouldn't like it.
The coconut
Jackson,
chicken is-
what did you end up thinking about the soup? Was it better with or with no cream?
With cream.
And did you like the chicken or the shrimp that Mommy put in it better?
Shrimp and chicken. Shrimp and
You thought shrimp and chicken was good? Which one was better, the shrimp or the chicken?
shrimp without coconut.
The shrimp with no coconut. I cooked some shrimp on the side because Daddy can't have shrimp. So I cooked some shrimp on the side and I put some coconut in the pan when I was cooking it so it would taste like coconut shrimp. Malia did not appreciate that because she doesn't like coconut. What did you think of the coconut flavored shrimp? Did you notice the flavor?
Yeah, I noticed the flavor. It was really good. What I'm thinking though, if the coconut shavings are optional, leave those out. The texture was weird and I didn't like that.
Okay.
Other than that, it tasted good. Needed the extra cream and the extra whatever that sauce is.
Yeah, so the extra hoisin sauce and the extra cream
I was gonna call
was
it
really good.
Hiroshima sauce.
I don't know why. I can't really figure out how to pronounce it. Hoisin? I don't know.
Whatever.
It was good though. Whatever it is, it was good. It added some really yummy flavor that complemented the coconut very well. I definitely recommend adding the cream because it was delicious, or adding an extra can of coconut milk when it's done cooking.
I'm gonna say that I liked the shrimp and chicken about the same, but together they were. Oh,
You liked
it
them?
was really good together. That chicken is the best.
It was good, right?
More chicken and shrimp, please.
That was a very, very good soup. Guys, for now I think I better just put my Smartypants to bed. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want to make this channel strong? Share it with your friends. And now, good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now.